Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the video. Let's discuss recent news that Microsoft have cut the Xbox One's pricing, at least in the United Kingdom. They haven't mentioned any other territories. In fact, they're saying it's a UK-only offer right now, by £20, bringing the system down to $329. This is reflected on Amazon as well as Microsoft's official store. And the company tagline is that they're saying, well, we're always looking to improve value to the customers, particularly now we've got titles like, for example, the new Forza coming out, Halo Master Chief Collection, and Sunset Overdrive. So we've actually got a fairly odd situation in the United Kingdom right now, because the PlayStation 4 officially costs more now than the Xbox One. However, unofficially, there are always bundles, of course, for the PS4 where you could definitely get better value for money. The Xbox One, for quite a while now, has been available for very good deals as well. In fact, for the Xbox One's Destiny launch, I actually picked up Destiny, the Xbox One, all the other gubbins you'd expect with it, and they're also doing discounts of Xbox Live Gold, as well as a free copy, a digital copy, of Halo the Master Chief Collection. No, you can't download it yet, and also some DLC for Destiny, and a few other bits and pieces, all for the standard console price, well, the X-standard console price of 350 Great British Pounds. So there are two factors, of course, which are definitely spurring this. One, although we don't have official numbers, in other words, I can't tell you the amount of Xbox One sold, the rumour on the street is the PS4 is outselling the Xbox One by a factor of roughly 2 to 1. So that's not particularly amazing for Microsoft. The other factor, and definitely one to consider, is that we're in a bit of a lull right now, gaming-wise. I mean, yes, there has been Destiny, but, aside from Destiny, you're in this area where there's not too many games being released. But now we're just starting the run-up to Christmas. And of course, this means we're going to be seeing titles like Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Alien Isolation, and so on, and so on, and so on, all being released, and Microsoft definitely want to start promoting its own material. Halo Master Chief Collection looks really good. I have to say that I'm actually really looking forward to it. I'm not interested in the multiplayer, really, of Halo, but I really wanted to continue the storyline for Halo. I really liked it. I'll definitely be continuing that. You've got titles like, as I said, Sunset Overdrive, which is something I know Amata's really interested in. Personally, I think it looks kind of cool, but it's not serious enough, at least in my personal opinion. So Microsoft clearly feel that they've got a decent chance at Christmas. The PlayStation 4 does have definitely its share of exclusive games, and I would say that arguably the lineups are very good for both systems. We've had Infamous Second Son's First Light, which is pretty good. I still need to play it some more, but I'm really enjoying what I played. For the price, it's standalone DLC. It's pretty good for what it is. However, there has been some criticism with gamers that, well, the PS4, some of its big titles have been delayed until some point next year. So clearly Microsoft feel, well, if we're going to make up the gap, now's the best time to do it. With all of that said, the Christmas run-up is always a time of competition, no matter what or how your sales figures play into things. So in other words, even if the systems were neck and neck, 50-50, it would definitely be something where Microsoft would want to try and get every last sale possible. Yes, at the end of the day, they're going to make less profit per console, but really, it's all about the install base at this point. The fact that Microsoft's system is perceived to be the weaker of the two, well, it's not even perceived, it is weaker hardware-wise of the two systems. It's all about the games right now and the pricing. At the end of the day, there are multiple things, of course, which make a system good or bad in the eyes of the public. One, the games, right? So, if the games are good, people are most likely going to want the system, especially if you've got killer apps. And I've argued for the first 6 months of both consoles' lives, was there really a killer app? Maybe 1 or 2 pretty good games, but honestly, killer app, not so much. So that's a thing where now both systems are trying their best, and there's definitely reasons now to want to move to the next generation. Now we're starting to get to like the second wave of games, and the graphics are starting to improve, and we're getting less of the first 6-month jitters. In other words, where you've got like crappy dashboard updates, and you've got the inherent issues of the system, and more to the point, you know that the systems are fairly reliable. Neither the Xbox One or the PS4 are like crumbling at the seams. Like, you don't think to yourself, well, is it going to red ring? Is it going to red ring? No, it's okay. Oh no, today it's gone. In other words, we know the systems are fairly reliable. So games, reliability, pricing as well, and the actual services. So in other words, what does the system offer in terms of how stable is it online? How does the dashboard feel? The functionality, the friends requests, all of that stuff. And then of course you've got other things like how many of your friends have it. If you know that there's like, you know, Bob and, you know, Susie that own an Xbox One, but you've got like 2 or 3 times that amount that owns a PS4, you might be tempted with the PS4 simply because there's a larger ecosystem of friends that own it. So there's all these different factors and considerations. I personally feel that the console race, if you will, is still very much a 2v1. Remember, the Xbox 360 murdered the PS3. It physically battered it to the point where I actually felt bad for the PS3 on release. I'll give you an honest story. When I bought the PS3, I actually got my PS3 for free. It was well before RGT, but I got it for free because I swapped in some hardware parts with a friend. He wanted a new PC. I gave him some spare parts because I just built my own new system, so I gave him kind of my runoffs, and he said, well, I haven't got the cash, so I'll just pay you with a PlayStation 3. So I said, cool. And I really liked it. But at the time, the system was not doing too well. There were major issues with it. It was hard to program for. It was quite expensive on launch. I'm sure many of you are aware of these issues anyway. But now, the PlayStation 3 is very competitive. So I feel that the Xbox One can definitely do the same type of thing. It's not too late. It also makes for very, very soap opera type of eating popcorn, because now, of course, Microsoft have bought out Mojang, or Mojang, or however you wish to pronounce them, and that in and of itself is going to lead to some very interesting situations, I feel, because I feel that if there's a situation in, say, 1 to 2 years' time, where a new Minecraft, or there's DLC for Minecraft, or there's something for Minecraft which will be exclusive to either the Xbox One or PC, and I'm in 2 minds whether that should happen. From the perspective of someone who owns all the systems but not really super into Minecraft, I would definitely say that, from my opinion, I would not blame Microsoft if they did it. I do understand from the little I know of the Minecraft community that it would probably be quite detrimental, but at the same time they paid $2.5 billion. I do, however, know that Bill Gates has said that one of the main reasons that they... Oh, actually not Bill Gates, I'm sorry. Satya Nadella actually said the reason they bought Mojang was educational use of Minecraft. They felt it was very sciencey. So it would be quite interesting how all of this plays out. It's definitely a massive boon. So once again, the £20, however, I don't feel that that's a big price cut. I gotta say, I mean, it's quite difficult, because if you're giving away a bundled game, like I'm hearing they're going to be giving away FIFA, right? Personally, as someone who doesn't give a rat's ass about FIFA or any of the periodically updated sports games, I'll just be totally honest. Like, I'm not really interested in football/British soccer, personally either. I don't really follow it. But even whatever game it was, if I wasn't interested in it, it wouldn't really be a positive to me, particularly as it's a digital code. So it's not like it's a physical copy that I can trade in. So in other words, in those respects, definitely, at least in my opinion, cash off is sometimes better. I will say that in my personal purchase with Destiny bundle, however, it worked out really well, because I got Destiny, which I really wanted, and Halo the Master Chief Collection, which I wanted to cover anyway, so it just works extremely well. Generally, £20 though, I don't know that if, let's say that let's say you're going between both systems, you're like, which one should I buy? If you're comparing the both systems, I wouldn't say that, oh, okay, this £20 is going to make the difference. It's not going to be the separating factor and make you think, yes, this is the reason that I want to go for the Xbox One. It's £20 cheaper. I mean, when something's not even 10% difference in price, it's not even going to make the difference in my opinion. It's also very curious how they're not doing it in, say, the United States. It appears, early news anyway, it appears it's literally only the United Kingdom. So it's not even the rest of Europe, which is mighty curious indeed. Maybe they feel they've got a stronger foothold in other parts of the country. They're being very cagey with their release figures, or should I say their sales figures. Anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care, and bye for now.